Hey everybody! Well, today I thought we'd take a look at an interesting little model kit. So this is a Bandai model kit, which I absolutely love Bandai. They make some of the coolest models, and they're always so well engineered that you don't even have to glue them if you don't want to. And a lot of them are molded in color, which is great. This looks like it's going to be a super simple model. Now this is Haro. He's a character from the Gundam cartoons, I guess. I'm totally unfamiliar with this character. I've only seen little clips of him. And I think he was some kind of a little robot pet, or maybe he was like a little security thing or something. I'm not exactly sure. And everything's in Japanese, so you can't really understand it in the cartoons or this. But he's kind of a cool-looking little guy, and I think it's a pretty small model kit here. This is the green version. There's different colors. And on the side here, we can see that it's the open mouth version. There's an older version that has a different way that the interior is built. And then you can see that you can close up all these panels and turn them into like a little ball. And then I'm not sure if his arms pop out or if you just put those in. And it almost looks like there's little ears here. And also his feet are extendable as well. I really like that picture right there. And I'm not exactly sure what some of this means. I'll have to take a look at some of that. And I think there's some areas where you can add other features, which is kind of a something that goes along with these kind of models where they add things like little extension pieces. Not sure what all of that says. But anyway, it looks pretty cool, so let's go and open it up and take a look at the parts. Here are the parts that we get for this kit. Now, as I said, this is a very super simple kit. Not much to this at all. Here we can see some of the parts that go on. That's his little eyes. Not many parts at all. So this is just another thing that I absolutely love about Bandai kits, is how they can mold these colored pieces on the same sprue. You got the red mixed with the green, mixed with the silver. I mean, that's just incredible. I don't know why other model companies cannot try to achieve the quality that Bandai does with their models. I mean, they are far superior to some of these other companies. Those companies could learn a lot from these guys, but here we can see his little hands. I think that's his mouth. Some kind of details going on in there. He's very small. He's smaller than I thought he was going to be. Not sure what all that is. Over here, we got his arms right there. And I think that's the stand. That's part of his body. He's just a little ball. There's a little keyboard right there. I'm not sure if that's something that goes on in the cartoon. And I think that's his little mouth or something. Like I said, I'm totally unfamiliar with this character. I just think he's kind of cool looking. But yeah, not a lot to do with this, which is fine. I mean, it's just a fun little project. And then, interestingly, the instructions are actually in the box. They're printed on the inside of the box. So, should be pretty easy to put together, and also a lot of fun. So it looks like there's two different ways you can build this. You can either have his arms out or you can have him just in a ball. So I'm going to go for the arms out version. And there he is all together now, and what a cute little guy, cute little figure. But I think this is neat. As I mentioned, I'm not really familiar with the cartoon that he came from, but I thought he was kind of eye-catching. You can find clips of him on YouTube and see what he looks like and what he does. But I think it's really a fun kit. It didn't take long to put together. The little arms and stuff, you know, I chose to make his arms and legs out, but you can always take these pieces out. You can pull this part out, and then you can actually close the panel like this. So if you want them into a ball shape, you can still do that. And the legs, you can just take the leg piece off and just put this little panel on here. You can see how it kind of fits on there. But I think he looks more interesting with his arms and his legs out. The hands are also posable, but they do kind of fall off a little bit easy. So you have to kind of be careful with that. And then, of course, you can open his mouth, which I think looks really neat. He kind of reminds me of Pac-Man. And there's a little keyboard down inside of his mouth there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not really sure what that does. It must be something that in the cartoon, and that's the top of his mouth right there. That little hinge is pretty neat. If the mouth doesn't close right, like you see here, you just push the top half of him forward a little bit, and then that will match up the mouth, and then now you can see how he looks more like he's supposed to. If you do decide to have him just in the ball, the little arms and hand pieces can be stored underneath. They have this neat little compartment down here to put all that stuff. I thought that was clever, and then you'll notice how the base is shaped like a puzzle piece. So I'm guessing that these connect together with other characters is my guess, but it's kind of clever actually. But I don't know, I think he's kind of a cool little character. So I found this on Entertainment Earth is where I found this little kit. It was $8. It wasn't very expensive, and just a fun little thing to put together, and fun little guy as you can see here. But if you want one of these, head on over there to get it, and you might be able to find them other places as well. And I think there's other colors too. Alright, well that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I very much appreciate that. And I will see you on the next video, so thank you for watching, and have a good one!